Have you ever laid in bed, exhausted but wide awake, eyes closed, body still, but your mind racing, thoughts looping, clock ticking? You tell yourself to relax to sleep, but the harder you try, the further it drifts. I've been there night after night, until one day I stopped chasing sleep like it was a prize to be won, and started building an environment where sleep could come to me naturally, without pills, without pressure, just peace. Because here's the truth, no one tells you. Great sleep doesn't start at bedtime. It starts in how you live. So today I want to share with you 6 powerful, practical habits that can transform your nights and your life. They don't cost anything. They don't take hours. But practice daily, they'll help you sleep deeper, wake clearer, and feel more alive than you have in years. Habit 1, protect the last hour like it's sacred. Your brain isn't a machine you can turn off with the flip of a switch. It's more like a plane that needs a runway, space to land, slowly and gently. Yet most people treat bedtime like a sudden stop. They go from chaos to silence, from stimulation to sleep, as if rest should arrive on demand. But real deep sleep doesn't work that way. Think of your last hour as a sacred buffer, a time to disconnect from the noise of the world and reconnect with your calm. That means no doom scrolling through social media, no intense Netflix cliffhangers, no emails or late night news. Instead, dim the lights, light a candle, stretch your body with intention. Read one page of a book that brings peace instead of adrenaline. Maybe even write a sentence or two about your day, just to close the loop. This isn't about adding another thing to your to-do list. It's about subtracting the chaos that keeps your body in defense mode. Because here's the truth, your nervous system is always listening. And when you show it, night after night, that this final hour is a place of stillness, safety, and surrender, it will stop fighting sleep. It will start trusting it. And the difference that you'll feel over time is nothing short of transformation. Habit 2, wake up at the same time, even on weekends. I know, it sounds boring. It's not flashy. No biohacking tricks or miracle gadgets. Just your alarm clock and a decision. But here's the thing most people don't realize. Your body loves rhythm. It doesn't just want sleep. It wants predictability. When you wake up at wildly different times every day, you're basically throwing your internal clock into chaos. One day it thinks it's sunrise at 6 a.m. The next, 10 a.m. That confusion doesn't just affect your mornings. It comes back to haunt you at night. Because your body doesn't know when to start producing melatonin or when to slow down. So it keeps guessing. And when your body is guessing, sleep becomes harder to catch. But when you set a wake-up time and commit to it, something shifts. Your body starts to trust you. It builds a rhythm. You start waking up naturally, feeling rested, not groggy. It's like training a loyal dog. You don't change the rules every day. You show up, same time, same signal, and eventually it listens. So even on weekends, even after a long night, give your body that gift of consistency. It's not about being strict. It's about being kind to your future self, the one who doesn't want to toss and on turn at midnight. Habit 3, expose yourself to real light early. Step outside. Even for just 5 minutes. That morning light, it's not just nice, it's necessary. It's necessary. When sunlight hits your eyes, yes, even on a cloudy day, it sends a clear signal to your brain. Hey, it's morning. Time to be awake. Your body responds by producing serotonin, the feel-good chemical that boosts mood, focus, and energy. But here's the real magic. That's serotonin. It's the raw material your body transforms into melatonin, the sleep hormone, later in the day. So if you're skipping out on morning light, you're robbing your body of the very thing it needs to sleep well at night. Think about it like charging a solar-powered battery. No sun in the morning equals no power at night. This one habit, stepping outside early, no sunglasses, no screens, can reset your internal rhythm faster than any supplement or sleep aid. It's simple, it's free, and it works. So tomorrow morning, don't just scroll in bed. Step outside, let nature do her thing. Your future self, the one who falls asleep with ease, will thank you. Habit 4, move your body, but don't overdo it late. Exercise is hands down one of the most powerful natural sleep enhancers. It helps your body burn energy, lowers stress hormones, and makes you more physically ready for rest. But here's where a lot of people go wrong: timing. If you're doing high-intensity workouts too close to bedtime, think intense cardio at 9 p.m. Your body doesn't get the memo that it's time to wind down. Your heart's still racing, your cortisol is still high, and your nervous system is still alert. That's a recipe for lying awake, staring at the ceiling. So what's the sweet spot? Move your body every day. Yes, sweat a little, walk a lot, dance like no one's watching. But keep the heavy lifting, HIAT and sprinting for earlier in the day. Let your evenings be about softening, not straining. Gentle yoga, light stretching, a slow stroll. That's how you shift your body from go mode to rest mode, because your body isn't a machine you force to shut down. It's a rhythm you learn to flow with. Respect that rhythm, and your sleep will start respecting you. Habit 5. Cut the caffeine off earlier than you think. We've all heard someone proudly say, "Coffee doesn't affect me. I can have a latte at 5 p.m. and still sleep like a baby." But here's the hidden truth. Just because you fall asleep doesn't mean you're getting quality sleep. Caffeine's half-life, the time it takes to eliminate half of it from your system, is around 5 to 6 hours, and in some people, even longer. So that 5 p.m. coffee, it's still humming in your bloodstream at midnight, quietly interfering with your ability to sink into the deep, restorative stages of sleep. The kind of sleep your brain and body desperately need to reset, recover, and feel alive the next day. That's why some people sleep for 8 hours and still wake up groggy, because their deep sleep was sabotaged. It's silent, it's sneaky, and it's avoidable. Set a cutoff time. For most people, 2 p.m. is a safe bet. Earlier if you're caffeine sensitive. And remember, it's not about giving up coffee, it's about reclaiming your sleep. Your future self feeling refreshed and sharp will thank you. Habit 6. Do a mind dump before bed. If you've ever laid in bed feeling like your brain is a web browser with 27 tabs open, some playing music you can't find, you're not alone. Mental clutter doesn't magically disappear when we lie down and turn off the lights. In fact, when the world gets quiet, our thoughts often get louder. That's why people who sleep well don't just turn off devices, they offload their minds. And the simplest tool for that? A pen and paper. Before bed, take 5 minutes to do a mind dump. Not a neat to-do list, not a productivity sprint, just a free flow. Worries, ideas, emotions, lingering thoughts. Get them out. Empty the mental backpack you've been carrying all day. Because when your mind sees those thoughts captured safely on paper, it feels permission to let go. You're not ignoring your problems. You're saying, "I'll handle this, but not at 2 a.m. It's a quiet act of care, a message to your nervous system that says, "We're safe, we can rest." And more often than not, that simple habit is the doorway to deeper sleep. These 6 habits, they're not just hacks to fall asleep faster. They're love notes to your nervous system. They remind your body every day, you are safe. You can rest now. Because true rest isn't forced, it's invited. And the invitation begins not at midnight, but in how you live your entire day. When you protect your last hour, when you rise with rhythm, when you greet the sun, when you move, when you ditch the caffeine, and when you empty your mind, you're not just preparing for sleep. You're building a foundation for a better life. So tonight, don't chase rest. Create it. Choose one tiny habit. Repeat it tomorrow and the next day. Until your nights are no longer battles, but beautiful, slow landings. That's what you deserve. Not survival, but deep, nourishing sleep. And trust me, your future self, clear-eyed, energized, joyful, is already thanking you for starting tonight. Sleep well. Sleep. You've earned it.